Lord have mercy. Right, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are back with another episode. Wow, I cannot believe that we are back here with another episode and really, really good. Usually we go live in the morning, but I said, hey, let me sleep in a little bit, get a little rest and sleep in. Wasn't really feeling my best, but I said, hey, let's get up and let's do another episode here. My ankle is swollen, so we got to get that and go and get that checked out. See why is it swollen. But other than that, we are here. We did the pre-show over there on Station Head, so I do want to thank the people over there on Station Head. We do our pre-show over there, and it's definitely are great and great and great and great. Also, we will be in Vegas August 26th, 27th, 28th, and we will be in Vegas having fun, having a good time. I already booked my flight, booked my hotel. So if you're coming, just send me an email at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. If you live in Vegas, we would love to see you. I've already reached out to a person that said they live in Vegas, so I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all. I will be flying in on that Thursday on the 25th. Y'all be flying in on that Thursday so that I can just rest up and everything. But again, we will be in Vegas for the 26th, 27th, and the 28th. Looking forward to seeing y'all as well. Okay, we are live. How y'all doing out there? Also, another quick announcement. You all to be notified when I go live because a lot of people are not getting their notifications. We have solved that problem by adding a text list. So you can text Wiley to 888-534-4939. Text Wiley to 888-534-4939. It is free to do. You can add it to your phone. So anytime we go live, you will be the first person to be notified when we go live. And you can text Wiley to 888-534-4939. All right. So we have a lot to discuss here in this episode. Thank you all so very much. Where are we at right now? Okay, here we go. Who are we gonna first start out with? Jason Lee. Hold on, let's start out with hold on, let's start out with Britney. Let's start out with Britney. Or we could start out with Jason Lee. Well, let's start out with Britney. Let's start with Britney. Britney Griner is in Russia and they're going to have to serve a 9-year sentence. And I said yesterday, I don't feel sorry for her because she knew not to break the law. I got a lot of pushback. A lot of people didn't like what I had to say, and that's all right. And that's all you can call in and give your thoughts. Okay, get you a show. You can say what you want to say. But me personally, she went to Russia and she broke the law. So me personally, I do not feel like we should give her any type of sympathy. Now, I do believe, now I will say 9 years is a lot of time, but I have to look at America and look at the many people that are in prison serving a life sentencing, serving decades for weed possession, serving decades for crack cocaine, serving decades for all type of drugs, and they're still in prison now. Are we going to have sympathy on them to get them out of jail as well? So this is I was just reading and I was just listening to this on Station Head that it's a deal that the Department of Justice is going to reach with Russia to trade out the arms dealer that they have, because I think it's like two people over there in Russia, Britney Griner and another man over there that's been over there for a little while, that they're going to trade a person for them. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. Me personally, I feel like we should do a trade because she should only serve like a year in Russia, 2 years max. But I don't think that she should serve 9 years. I think that is outrageous. Would I join the bandwagon or free her? Wear a t-shirt? No. I just feel like 9 years is harsh. But if we say that to Russia and say 9 years is harsh, what about the black brothers and sisters that are in prison right now for serving life sentencing people? It's people that's in life sentencing because of drugs. Should they be released as well? Is what I'm saying today. All right. Now, press 1 if you think Britney should be free. Press 2 if you think Britney should serve the 9 years. Press 1 if Britney should be free. Press 2, Britney should serve the 9 years. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Press 1 if you think Britney should be free. Press 2, you think Britney should serve the 9 years. Let me know that. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Press 1, Britney should be free. Press 2, Britney should serve the 9 years. All right, people are definitely commenting there. They're definitely commenting there, okay? All right. Somebody said they're overdoing it with 9 years. And so I understand that. We giving our thoughts. Me personally, I feel as though she should never broke the law. Understand, when you travel to these other countries, they will tell you to research their laws, to research their customs, so you do not get caught up. I will have some type of sympathy for her if they planted that on her, but they didn't. She broke the law. All right. So we're going to move on to another topic here. Really, really sad that's going on. Where else we going to go to right now? Okay. We're going to talk about Jason Lee and Wendy Williams. Now, this subject, you guys, I have been minding my own business, watching this. They kept saying Wendy Williams is married. Wendy Williams is married. Wendy Williams is married. According to Jason Lee, they first posted on Hollywood Unlocked, and then they posted it on his YouTube show that he does gagging. And so, obviously, the next day, following after that, Page 6 had an exclusive with the rep of Wendy Williams saying that Wendy Williams is not married. So Jason Lee, he came out and he said this. Yesterday, I wrote a story from a call with Wendy Williams where she told me she got married. Today, I woke up to TMZ and Page 6 trying to discredit me. Well, baby, let me show y'all why I'm the king of the internet. Stay tuned. I'm going to have everybody working today. Of course, I was staying tuned. I was watching this page. I get an alert that Hollywood Unlocked have released a phone conversation that Jason Lee had with Wendy Williams. Now, in this phone conversation, clearly Wendy Williams was like, hi. And then Jason Lee was like, we had a conversation yesterday and you said that you're married. And I'm married. I don't care who knows. I'm married. But why your rep saying that you're not married? Well, he think I shouldn't be married. Well, fuck Will. In a good way. In a good way. He told me about the podcast. He told me I didn't know anything about the podcast. And then Jason Lee was like, well, if you need help with the podcast. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I have Will for that. I'm like, this lady is clearly not well. And the sad part about it is that Jason Lee is using the mentally ill or the addict for his benefit. You know Wendy Williams is not well. You know she ain't everything ain't woo. She's a little woo. And you're using that to your benefit to build up Hollywood Unlocked. And if you was a friend of Wendy Williams, you would not put out this information. You have not put out a marriage license. We ain't see her with no pictures, None of that. It is easily to verify if you are married, and we can't find a marriage certificate. Because I was up early today looking for one. I can't find it. I searched all over, couldn't find no marriage certificate. I searched high and low, still couldn't find no marriage certificate. Wendy Williams is not married. Wendy Williams is not married. Wendy Williams is still single. Wendy Williams just needs some help. Wendy Williams needs some help. Wendy Williams needs some help. I searched all over, couldn't find no marriage certificate. I called the courthouse, still couldn't find no marriage certificate. Wendy Williams is not married. Wendy Williams is not married. Wendy Williams is still single. Okay. Oh, okay. I found that. Did I do a good job? Did I do a good job? Okay. Did I do a good job? This woman is not married. I felt that. I wasn't even planning on that. Oh, let me applaud for us. You know, sometimes you do something good. Just applaud for yourself. Let me applaud for myself. I did that. Them vocals coming through. Oh man. Oh man. But clearly she's not well. And it's sad that she's being used and for a game. And Jason Lee knows this. And I don't think they are really friends. I think that he uses Wendy Williams for attention, for clout, for a come up. But clearly you can tell that Wendy Williams is definitely not married. Okay. I'd see it in there. She's just really, really not. It's really sad because they didn't even give the person the full name of the husband. They just said Henry, an NYPD officer. You didn't see any pictures of her with a man. The media folk, the paparazzi, I want to say, follows Wendy Williams everywhere she go. You ain't see her with no man. You ain't see no pictures. You ain't see none of this. And her rep would know out of everybody before Jason Lee that if she's married or not. But it's so sad that this is going on in this situation. I feel bad for Wendy. I feel bad for her son, because as a son, like I was saying yesterday, you're dealing with the pressure of a mother that's an addict, allegedly, or a mother that is mentally ill, allegedly, or got a little sprinkle of dementia. And you have to deal with this pressure. Now, with all that being said, of course, I'm watching the streets, minding my own business. And let me see if I can pull up what Tasha K said. She said this: where is the marriage license? So we are believing lonely addicts without paperwork? Better yet, that's your friend, and you're spilling all of her financial tea. Bodies on the internet. Lord, yeah, I smell exportation of an addict. And I agree with that. I 100% agree, because if that was your friend, you know putting this out there is not good at all, because it's going to make Wendy look like a liar. It's going to make her look like she is not all the way there. Now, a lot of people were dragging Jason. It was like, why would you put this out there? But you couldn't do this with the queen. You should have did this with the queen and all of this. This is just bad. It sounds like she got some dementia. So we are definitely going to keep you updated with this. I just had to give my thoughts of this. I'm going to ask y'all in the chat. Press 1 if you think Wendy Williams is married. Press 1 if you think Wendy Williams is married. Press 2, Wendy Williams is not married. Press 1 if you think Wendy Williams is married. Press 2, Wendy Williams is not married. You got definitely have to do that. Press 1 if you think Wendy Williams is married. Press 2, she is not married. Let me see what y'all have to say. Press 1 if you think Wendy Williams is married. Press 2, you think Wendy Williams is not married. Okay. All right. Well, I said it, y'all had definitely comment. We definitely want to hear y'all phone calls later in end of the show. And don't get me wrong, Jason is a guy that I read his book and he lived a terrible life. I remember I read some in the book that he was like 6 or 7 years old, roaming the streets at night because his mother was she was a working girl and doing some things that a mother should not do. So he have a hard life, but I also feel like he's an opportunist because he is only using Wendy as a stepping stone for his career, right? He was really mad with Wendy Williams' staff because they did not pick him to host her show. So I think that he is using Wendy Williams just for a come up. That's all it is. Even this picture that you see, this was the picture that he got Wendy Williams to come out of her house to um go to an after party. I think the gala after party. And you see them going out for that way. So we're gonna keep y'all updated on this. Uh, you know, this is something. All right, let's go to another situation here. Now, yesterday I was minding my own business, like I always do, but I'm watching the streets. T.S. Madison went live right after our live. She went live and she was cussing. Y'all, man, y'all talking about beyond my views ain't all that. Y'all talking about I ain't know, but Beyonce no, and I got paid. Y'all, blah, blah. I mean, she was going off, right? She was responding to Kaya, I think subliminally, like she was really going off. And I'm like, why are you doing all this cussing? Like, okay, you on the song with Beyonce. Okay, she paid you. Whoop-de-doo, right? All right. It ain't like the song is #1 on the Billboard charts. But she went live right after our morning show. You haven't seen T.S. Madison live in months. But soon as we finished our #1 morning show, she immediately went live because she watched our live and she went live and she was like saying all this stuff. And I'm like, we don't care nothing about Cozy that you on there. We really don't care. A lot of black women is still upset with Madison because when she made that joke of that lady having that maxi pad, a lot of women, a lot of biological women, a lot of women are upset, still upset with her when she made fun of that lady with that maxi pad. Remember that the lady had, and she made fun of the lady, and she got called out for it. So it's still the reason why a lot of the women is upset, and she was like, "Well, it was a joke," and people were saying, "This is the reason why you should not be in the women's restroom." So it was a big thing. So a lot of women still feel like they haven't forgave her at all. And then also the whole fish comment to this day, because even Neek at night, she cried in a sock. She cried in a sock. Somebody type in the chat, cried in a sock. She was so hurt off the fish comment that she cried in a sock. I couldn't believe it. She was like, oh, y'all believe it? I mean, cried in a sock all because of Fishgate. And she cried in a sock. So it was a big thing. And of course, I was watching it and I'm like, why is she crying in the sock? What's going on? It's just fish. And she said, I'm not no stinking fish. I'm like, whoa. And me in the community, because I was in the community, going to house parties, going to balls, and all of that. We have always used the word fish. But when she was gossiping with Chi, she used the word fish. And a lot of women came out and said this, quote, I am not a fish. I'm a woman. I said, wow. Even I was getting emails. Don't use the word fish. And I was trying to tell y'all that using the word is a term of endearment. But a lot of women thought that you saying that my whoo smelled like fish. And so it was a big thing. It was a big thing about it. It was a lot of outrage. A lot of women said, I don't smell like no perch fish. But they didn't know that we use that term, because I have used it. Please be patient with me, okay? Because God ain't through with me yet. I still kind of use it every once in a while. That it was like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're a goddess, right? But every time people use that word, that they don't like the word fish. They don't like the word cisgender woman. They just don't like it. I'm telling y'all, I have an audience that is 55, 65, 75, 85-year-old women that follow me on this show. They do not like that term. So when she put it out there and she was gossiping with Chi, she said that the woman, she said, I was talking with fish. And immediately it sent shockwave. I was personally shocked because I'm like, why? What's the outrage? I'm not no fish. That's what they said. And you see Nicki at night, she was at the store. And she was at the store responding to TS message. It was a big thing. And so I just personally want to thank my audience for telling me, like, hey, Wiley, I'm not a fish. And you are a black, beautiful woman. All right. And we love the support and all like that. But a lot of people think that my audience is senior citizens. A lot of people be like, he ain't got nothing but old church ladies. But my audience, we have 20-some-year-olds, we have 30s, people in their 30s, we got people in their 40s, we got people in their 50s, and we thank them all for following The Wiley Show. But T.S. Madison was definitely letting it be happening on her show. So they are watching The Wiley Show. Like, people are watching, they're tuning in, they're watching, they're seeing what is going on. And we love the support that y'all are going on. But I need y'all to comment y'all age right now before we go to the next topic here. I want y'all to comment how old you are. I'm gonna start off on 31. Comment how old you are in the chat. Somebody said they're 34. Comment your age. Somebody said 50 and lovely. Somebody said 34, 41, 21, 35. 28, 35, 53, 32, 31, 38, 36, 47, 48, 45, 39, 35, 30, 58, 48. We got a lot of people that's commenting age here. We got people all over the world. All over the world. They're commenting their age all over the world. They're commenting their age all over the world. You were supposed to ask women her, I asked women the age. You gonna tell me your age? Like that whole thing. Don't let. I'm a lady. Don't. I need to know, how old are you? It's another topic. Somebody comment in the chat. I got another topic to talk about. Give me a quick sec. Woo! I got another topic to talk about. Oh man, it just hopped in my spirit. I hold up. Let me get their picture. I got another subject to talk about. Man, give me a second here. Give me about 2 minutes. If this subject just it just dropped in my spirit. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Hold up. It just dropped in my spirit. I can't believe. I'm like, what in the world? It's a subject that I want to talk about. And I was just thinking about it, and I said, wow, it's just I gotta talk about. Give me a second, you guys. I want to put his picture up that I want to talk about real quick. And y'all posting your age. And I want to know, thank y'all so very much. We got people all over that watch our show. We got a broad demographic of people that watch our show, and I greatly appreciate the love and the support of our producers that I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all so very much for the love and for the support. But it's another subject that I definitely want to talk about. But T.S. Madison, you know, she was going off, and I wish her well, but I know she was watching the Wiley Show, because soon as we left, she was like, she went live on her morning show. Our show we're number one. We're just number one. I can't even tell. And then as soon as we get done, boom, she was like, I like, these people be watching the Wiley Show. They be watching us. They may not admit, because we preached a good sermon yesterday concerning T.S. Madison. And they was definitely watching. Okay? Thank you. Hold on. We're going to talk about this subject too. I got another subject that we're going to talk about, but we need y'all to like the video real quick. This subject came up, and I want to talk about it, but I do want to post the picture of what I'm talking about here. You gave a hell of a show. Oh, thank you so much, Storm Monroe. I got to come on your show because I love you. I love Storm Monroe. I put on a good show. Yeah, I cried. And it was a good show. I have to say, yesterday's show was good. It was really, really good. It was really, really, it was really, really good. Hold on, let me see. This it. Okay. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now, this next subject I want to talk about, bring him up. Nick Cannon said that 80%, I believe he said 80% of women, he said 80% of women need help, have older issues, and about 80% of women do not know how to properly clean themselves. And of course, it sent shockwaves all over the internet, because a lot of women were commenting and said that that's not true. It's because of you're messing up their pH balance with all these women that you're going and forth with, and you're dumping your cum in and all of that. And I want to say this personally, and I say this humbly, that I've been with women and they have amazing hygiene. I've never been with a woman that had terrible hygiene. Now, I've been with men with terrible hygiene, but I've never been with a woman with terrible hygiene. So I don't know his 80% of the women that he's been with, maybe because he just get any type of woman, but I've never been with a woman with terrible hygiene. I don't believe that 80% of women have terrible hygiene. I just don't believe that at all. But he personally put it out there that 80% of women that way. Now, I haven't been with a lot of women. I've been give me two hands that I've been with women, but I've not been with a lot of women. I've not been out there so rough, but I can tell you for a fact, I've been with some men that smell like pure garbage. I've been with some men that's like pure garbage. I've been with men that smell like pure garbage. So I definitely want to put that out there. But when Nick Cannon put it out there, I'm like, thank you. Somebody said, is Mariah Carey part of the 80%? Like, or is, the people that when wilding out, those women, are they a part of the 80%? Now, one woman said this, and I don't believe it. She was interviewing him on Angela Yee podcast, and she was like, I'm part of the top 2%. I'm like, okay. I can twirl my finger in it and it smells fresh. Now, you've been sitting down, sweating, talking, done took a shower. It's nowhere in the world that you can stick your finger in it without taking you haven't took a shower yet, and you twirl your finger around, you know it's gonna smell down there. But this woman was she was like, not me, I'm part of the top 2%. I can stick my finger and twirl it around. And it smelled fit. I said, wait a minute. Now, you've been doing all that sitting, all that sweating, all that moving around, been all outside. Ain't nowhere in the world that you could stick your finger and twirl it around and it smell fresh. Nowhere in the world that you can do that. You all outside. You ain't nowhere in the world that you can twirl your finger. She said she could twirl her finger. And put it inside, and it's fresh. She says she's fresh. Ain't no way. You know that's gonna smell like some perch or some catfish. You already know it. You already know that's gonna smell like some perch or some catfish. You ain't took no hot bath. So, I did not like what she said at all. Because that did not make any sense to me. Okay? You know that smell like, you already know. When she said that, I said, I know it's thick down there. Because she should have never said that. That's what she said. Oh, I could twirl I know that finger stink. Man. Now, I've been with some women. They have amazing hygiene. And me personally, now I'm starting to shave and stuff. I got to give me a haircut and shave, but I'm talking about like your male areas, because hair accumulates it can accumulate muscle. You can shave it down there. So I've been trimming and shaving and stuff like that. But I make sure before I get it on in that bedroom, I take me a good hot shower every time. Every time. If I know I'm about to get busy, I soak, good shower, I shampoo, good shower, body wash, teeth brush, mouthwash, look really good, because you're dealing with a lot of you are getting in and stuff like that, and so you got to definitely do that with. So I have been, and a lot of people, they're like, oh, you've been with women? Yes, I have been with women in my lifetime. Let me log out of this because I'm getting all these updates. Yes, I've been with women. And I appreciate that. But I'm not gonna act like I've been like putting in with all these women. No, I'm very picky on the type of women I like. I like me a Karen. I love me a Karen, because black women, some of the black women I've been with, they've been a little bitter. But the Karens I've been with, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just giving my facts here. A lot of the black women, the Shaquitas and the Shaquanas and the Shaquitas and the Patricias and all of that, they've been a little bitter. But the Karens, like, it was one girl, her name is Karen. They cook me hot breakfast, no problem. They cook me amazing breakfast and all of that. They feed me, they rub my feet, they run my bath water. They clean up the house. They go to the mail. They go to the mail room to get my mail. They open up my mail for me. They read my mail for me. They run my shoulders, my elbows. Like the Karens, I've definitely done great things. But with a lot of the black women I've been with, a lot of them are bitter. Okay, they always talking about they don't need no man. They all that. They all that. One woman didn't like her. I like to read. I love to read books. But when Karen, me and her, we would go to the public library together. And I don't want to tear up because she's married now, but we would go to the park and she would make these amazing peanut butter jelly sandwiches. She would make the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then she would do something so nice for me. She would cut off the edges of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then sometimes I don't even feel like putting the sandwich in my mouth. And so she would pick the sandwich up and she would bring it to my lips and I would chew it and just doing an amazing, amazing, amazing. Sometimes I didn't even feel like picking up the cup to drink the juice that she made. Because, black women, when I ask them, hey, serve me some drink, I ain't serving you nothing. I've been slaving at this stove. I ain't going to give you that. She would pick up the cup. And she would literally pick up the cup and she'd be like, here you go. And I would drink. And just so amazing. But when I asked black people to do it, they wouldn't want to pick up the cup. So I thank her so very much. Anything I need, if I tell her to cook the food going to be cooked real fresh and it's going to be seasoned right. And it ain't gonna be all that heavy grease. She really, really nice. She used to make some good Brussels sprouts. Some good Brussels sprouts. And I love her. And I know some people right now are mad. And I'm gonna move on because they ain't gonna be able to handle this. They ain't gonna be able to handle it. Some good Brussels sprouts. And she would make she would make some good vegetables. She would mix it and season it real nice. We thank y'all so very much. But a lot of black women I would, they don't want to do it and stuff like that and stuff. But yeah, but shout out to Karen. I may bring Karen on the show. I may bring her on the show. Yeah, I may bring Karen on the show. I'm gonna see if she's available, and I'm definitely gonna bring her on the show. I may bring Karen on the show. All right, but you don't even eat Brussels. She made some good Brussels sprouts, and sometimes she would like read the news. I was so amazed with Karen. Like she would read me the newspaper. She would read the newspaper to me. And it was so romantic. She would always read the newspaper to me. And I always need like a bedtime. So I'm like, read me a bedtime story. So she would pick up one of my favorite books and she would read me a bedtime stories. And I love to sing. And she would just get up in the Sunday morning and she don't have on bonnets. A lot of black women love to wear bonnets, but she won't even have on a bonnet. Her hair would be nice and laid out real nice. Her real hair, not no fake false hair, but her real hair. And she would just sing just that. It would be, her voice is just so amazing. She could be the next Celine Dion. Her voice was just that great. And me and her would just sing. So I love her so much. I miss her. If she's wherever she's at, I love her. And we thank her so very much for the love and for the support. We would definitely see her in the next episode. We definitely do that. Well, we thank her so very much. I love her. But yeah, I also believe that 80% of that. But if y'all believe that 80% women smell that, it's a problem that women have to fix. It's really, really a problem. Okay, and they do have some of that Pangea wash. I've heard is real good. Okay, let's go to our next topic here. We're talking about Bishop Whitehead and Larry Reid. Now, this situation has been going on all on social media. Now, day before yesterday, Bishop Whitehead was on Fat Joe's podcast. He was on his Instagram, and he was on an interview. And he was saying that, Larry Reid is the Wendy Williams of the gospel industry. I'm like, okay. And he said this Larry Reid guy has been working with the FBI trying to get me arrested. And let me read to you what the FBI, the FBI had called his FBI had called his Google Voice. And this is what Bishop Whitehead had posted. He said, "Hey, my name is special for the I'm gonna read exactly how they wrote it. Hey, my name is special for the FBI up here in New York City. A man by the name of Larry Reid gave give they said give me the name of the day of this okay to the robbery of the 150,000. Larry says she had some information, so I'm just trying to look for her. I'll call back. The number is they brought the number that you can find the number on Google. That's the FBI in New York again. Just ask for this special agent. Thank you. Bye. And so he posted that. I thought he was going to post receipts, but Larry, he went live and he posted the recording of the FBI reaching out to him concerning Bishop Whitehead. This is really, really serious, folks, that the FBI is investigating Bishop Whitehead. Now, whatever he have done, I don't know, but the FBI is building a case against Bishop Whitehead, according to Larry Reid. Now, I also read documents, and then he was just talking and said that it was all false. And then when I watched, Tasha K interview with Bishop Whitehead, he said that Larry Reid posted a lie and said that his house was invaded by the FBI. He said that's not true. And then also when Bishop Whitehead was on the show with Fat Joe, he said that Larry Reid is only using his name to go viral because don't nobody know Larry Reid. He's known the gospel, but outside the gospel, don't nobody know Larry Reid. And I'm like, no, that's not true. A lot of people know about Larry Reid. I was just watching somebody's page that I know personally in Chicago. They even was sharing Larry Reid material. So Larry Reid reach is nationwide and stuff like that. Anytime he tell his people to give $1,000, $2,000, $6,000, they give. Even one of his supporters gave $100 and some $1,000, and another supporter matched that $100 and some $1,000. So Larry Reid, he got some pull out here in these streets, and I'm just hearing all of this stuff that's going on. And then the bishop said that the Bishop Whitehead said he don't even know who this lady is that's suing him for money. He said he don't even know the lady. The lady wasn't even a member of his church. Now, I don't know. I can't speak and say Bishop Whitehead is a scammer. I just personally feel like he should have had security, which he said he did not have security on his jewelry, but about 1 or 2 pieces. I think that's crazy. If you're going to walk around with millions of dollars of jewelry, you need to have some security, and he didn't have it because you put your church at risk. You do. Like if I'm a pastor, I'm walking around with millions of dollars of jewelry, and I'm in the hood. You're putting your church members at risk. Now, this whole entire situation between Brother Larry, Dr. Larry D. Reid, and Bishop Whitehead have made the church look like a joke. Because I was reading the comments of people that are not churchgoers. They kept saying, this is the reason why I don't go to church. Look at this. Look how they acting. Look how they talking. This is why I don't attend church. It made the church look like a joke to the average non-believer that don't believe in going to church. They see this and they say, well, I'm good not going to church because look how they acting. They acted worse than the people that was doing that. Okay? Now, it's an NY post. Thank you. Thank you, Teacher Shawan. It's an NY. Let me see if I can read because, sometimes the newspaper won't let you read it unless you pay. Unless you pay. Okay. I just want to say that because they don't let you read it unless you pay. Let me see because sometimes these articles. Let me see. Okay, somebody just sent me the article. Okay, and this is what the end. See, they ain't gonna let me read it because I don't have an account with them. But they wrote an article and they said ID theft, fraud, prison, the wildlife of Bishop robbed at the pulpit. Can't read the article because I'm not gonna pay to read the article. But anyway, if you got the article and you read it, y'all can give me the summaries of the article when y'all call it. It's really, really sad. Obviously, I think that this pastor is living a criminal life. Criminal life. I personally even think that it's very suspicious that this is an insurance scam. That's what I think. I think he's living a criminal life. I think this is an insurance scam. Personally, that's what I think. I think he living a criminal life. Now, I was reading out there that one of his buildings is messed up. It's real messed up. One of the buildings that he's supposed to purchase, some of the complaints is he owed money on the building. So you see all of this stuff that's going on with him, and it's crazy. All this stuff is going on with him. Okay, okay. Let me read it. Somebody got it right here. Okay, I want to read the article. Give it to somebody. Just copied and pasted. Thank you so very much. Oh, it's a long article. His article: Bishop Lamar Whitehead, who was robbed during a service at his church, returned on Sunday to deliver a sermon. Bishop Whitehead, who was robbed during a service at his church, returned on Sunday to deliver a sermon. The police said that Bishop Whitehead was robbed of fortune jewelry. The crime caught on camera, but the focus soon turned to him and his past run-ins with the law. Bishop Whitehead, who was robbed during a service at his church, returned on Sunday to deliver a sermon. They said this inside the makeshift church of Brooklyn, seated in the church that looked more like a throne and dressed in a slim cut banana yellow suit by Gucci. Bishop Whitehead prepared to deliver the sermon his followers have been waiting a long week to hear. It's been 7 days since the little congregation leader of Tomorrow International Ministry was robbed by three armed men and masked men during a service on July 21st or 4th. The heist caught on a live stream video. The robbers relieved Bishop Whitehead and his wife of many chains, rings, watches, and other jewelry value, which is disputed, but an estimate to be as high as $1 million. And they escaped outside Renson Avenue. Bishop Whitehead, the devil, this is a quote from Bishop Whitehead. He said, "The devil don't want me back in the pulpit." He said solemnly, "God said you can't take his life, you can't touch his material thing, but you can't touch his soul." They said Bishop Whitehead reenacted the robbery during a service on Sunday. Bishop Whitehead reenacted the robbery during a service on Sunday. In the wake of the bizarre heist, attention has focused on Bishop Whitehead, friend of Mayor Eric Adams, with a felony identity theft conviction in his past. Why should you wonder, would a preacher with a tiny congregation have a small fortune in jewelry on his person? And his immediate reaction during a robbery, as his practice had led to question about whether he knew the robbers were coming, and suggests he dismissed as ludicrous. I'm being said because people because people can't believe that this happened. He said, asked about whether the jury was insured, he dismissed the question as legal. A deeper into the moment, special. Hold on, I'm sorry. These are advertisers. Okay, they said the robbery was just the beginning of a very bad week of Bishop Whitehead. When the two pastors of Atlanta, speaking on the live stream talk show Larry Reid Live, laughed at his congregation design, he joined the show and he was in progress and flew into rage, marking the female pastor's weight and using an anti-gay slur. Okay, from a Queens house to Manhattan studio, $400,000. Which one they choose? Oh no, this advertiser. Where's the article? Okay, as at the same time, troubles of his past was coming to surface, including the time he spent in prison and the lawsuit he faced in New York, accusing him of walking off with a large amount of money from people he knew. The court records from New Jersey show that Bishop Whitehead owed more than $400,000 in judgment to a construction company that built his house and a credit union that finances Mercedes-Benz and Range Rovers, and that he dismissed victims saying even racist. Okay. This is really, really sad. They said in interviews, Bishop Whitehead simultaneously declined to discuss the past legal troubles and invited renewed scrutiny. The reason people can't figure me out is because they're trying to figure out the wrong way, he said. What you see is what you get. On the night of June 4th, 1978. Oh, hold on. That's I'm sorry, these are advertisers. Okay. So they sent me an article and stuff like that, but it's a long lengthy article that they're talking about and they have been covering this. But my thing is this: what this bishop, he got a lot of people that he owe. You owe a construction company, he owe a member of his church or a former member of his church money. She's suing him. And his court documents that are all out there concerning this. And my thing is this: the reason why I knew he's not anointed, he's not called by God, because the main thing he kept doing is he said he first of all he was cussing, he was using anti-glaze slurs, and he's lying to the public. Now I was watching King Jive's video. Shout out to King Jives. His one of his supporters or a lawyer, and they said, how can somebody steal a judge stamp? Because he was telling Tasha K that somebody stole the judge stamp and they was putting on all these search warrants and they stole the stamp and all this stuff that's going on. It's crazy that this stuff is going on. It's crazy that he was going on to this situation. So I'm definitely going to look more into this. I hope that Larry Reid continue to expose him. Let me see what Larry Reid wrote. Give me a second. Let me go to Larry Reid account. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get Larry Reid. Now, this is what Larry Reid had to say.
Well, Lord, the New York Times done picked it up. I mean, this just ain't gonna never stop. The media did not like what he said when he popped up into my show. Lord, lie more.
Let me play it again.
Well, Lord, the New York Times done picked it up. I mean, this just ain't gonna never stop. The media did not like what he said when he popped up into my show. Lord, lie more. Well, Lord, the New York Times done picked it up.
Okay. So y'all heard that. So we're definitely gonna keep y'all updated about this. This is definitely something that's very, very sad. That this is going on. Oh, wait a minute. Ah! Wait a minute. Child. We broke a story. Hold on. Let me do something. We had broke a story. Hold up. And somebody said they heard it here first on the Wiley Show. So apparently, give me a second. I want y'all to see it. Oh wow. I wish I was still logged in. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Let me go to the shade room. I want y'all to see this. This is why it's so important to come to the Wiley Show. Give me a second. Okay. Now, if you all remember that we did a story about Neo and the side baby. Remember we did a story about the side baby? Now, here we go. I want y'all to see this. Okay. It said right now, Crystal Smith filed for divorce from Neo, filing alleged she fathered a child with another woman. Now, remember, we post the picture of the baby on our Patreon and on our members only. They said, looks like Crystal Smith is done with Neo. Just days ago, she took to social media with the cheating allegations against her husband, to which he responded by liking the post and asked for privacy via Twitter. But according to TMZ, Crystal took things a step further by filing for divorce on August 1st, per the reading of the docs, which is alleging that the singer fathered a child with another woman. Okay, as you all can see, that I told y'all that women, if you go and father another child, that's like it. They can deal with you cheating, but if you bring another child here, they'll be done with it. And we reported on this story first on the Wiley Show. We reported on it first on the Wiley Show. Update, we did it first, and it was exclusive. We broke that story. We were the first YouTuber to break that story. And people was like, they were telling me to take it down, Wiley, you're gonna get sued. Like, people were DMing me saying take it down. I said no. I said that baby looked just like him. I put it out there that baby looked just like him. Okay. And we had it before the shade room. And y'all, and people like, I don't believe that. Why you gonna get sued? He gonna call you out. And we even sent Neo a DM. Let me play the voice note that we sent Neo.
Hey, Neo, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I am looking at a baby, and the word on the street is that this is your side baby. So if this is true, can you call into the Wiley Show, 646-716-8447? Or I will drop you a link and you come on the show live. I just want to know, is this your side baby?
See? Oh, man. So I sent that to him, and so a lot of people had said, now there y'all go. So when y'all say we don't post no exclusive, we clearly do, and this has just been reported on the Shade Room. All right, and we sent him the voice note and stuff like that. Hopefully he respond to it and stuff like that. And the thing about Wendy Williams, one of her a reason why she divorced her husband is because he had got Sabrina pregnant. If he would have never got her pregnant and had a baby by her, she would still be married to Sabrina. And the reason why she divorced is because of side baby. Most women, that is like a no-no. They can know you cheating for all these years, but when you bring a side baby up, that's when they say, you know what, I got to let you go. All right. We're going to, okay. Oh, wow. All right. Here we go. And they have posted this 43 minutes ago. And TMZ posted it on their wall that she is divorcing. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring up. Here we go. Okay. And this is what TMZ just posted. So y'all, let's see that. Here we go. This is TMZ. They said Neo wife files for divorce, said he had a kid with another woman. They said Neo wife is putting an end to the couple's marriage, filing for divorce, claiming that the singer recently fathered a child with another woman. Crystal, who's married Neo in February 2016, filed for docs early this week in Atlanta, saying that the couple's marriage is broken with no hope of reconciliation. With the most shocking, Smith said that while she and Neo have 3 children together of their own, he recently fathered a child with another woman. Crystal lists the couple's date of separation July 22nd, 2022. She says she's been taking care of the 3 kids since the split. Crystal's asked for primary physical custody of the kids and joint legal custody. She also asked for child support. Neo and Crystal has been ups and downs over the years. She filed for divorce back in 2020, but later withdrew her petition. TMZ broke the story. The two celebrated their love once again in 2022 in Vegas. A second wedding. Something tell us this won't be a third. All right. Y'all clearly see that. Okay. And she asked for alimony. So he definitely had to pay. All right. Now, in our last story here, that we are talking about Cardi B and Cardi B and Armon Wiggins. Now, apparently in the streets, I was getting DMs, bombarding in my DM all over. Wiley, she watched your show. She watched it. I'm like, what do you mean? So Nicki Minaj, of course, denied that she knew this assistant, that this is all fake. The real person came out, the author, the person that was impersonating the person that was picture was used as a fake assistant came out and said, hey, I've been hearing that somebody's using my picture. They stole it. Scammers want to scam. And so that later that day, Cardi B went live and she said some things that people are talking about me, that I have a conversation with Armon. Armon wasn't the only person I was having conversations with. Other blogs was reaching out to me, and I would let everybody know that it was a lie and stuff like that, meaning that she was having conversations with Armon Wiggins about Nicki Minaj. And I put it out there, and she just so happened to go live and to respond to our show. Now, this is very unfortunate that this is going on, because she is talking with the blogs. Now, it's something wrong with you when you feel like blogs are feeling comfortable enough to come to you with the drama and the mess, and you're talking with the blog. Instead of you going into an album and releasing an album, you are having conversations and gossiping with Armon Wiggins, but you never come on the show. You told that young man that he had to remove the audio of saying that I'm only talking with Armon. You told him to remove it and all of these things, and now you are gossiping with him concerning Nicki Minaj. It does feel guilty that you are behind this page on that page that's going around on social media, that's on Instagram and on Twitter. It makes you feel guilty that you are behind this. And this is what I want to also say. You have all of this time to sit and gossip with Armon. Why not you release the movie? It was a movie that she was supposed to be on. It was a movie that Cardi B was supposed to be on, and she declined to do the movie right like a day before production was supposed to begin. She said she can't do it. But yet you got all this time to gossip with blogs, and you messing up your bread. And it looked very suspicious. Now, a lot of people was trying to say, well, Wiley, I do believe that Cardi B is behind this because look at what she's doing. It's all, and then she was like, it's all a lie. It's not the truth. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's all the truth. I'm like, what in the world is going on with this? And so I do believe that Cardi B allegedly is behind of that page. I've said that. Oh, what? I've put it out there that Cardi B is behind that page. That Armon Wiggins is behind that page. His boyfriend is behind that page. Many people have called me a liar, but I came with the truth, and the truth came out. And Cardi B came out and she admitted that she's having conversations with Armon Wiggins concerning the queen of Nicki Minaj. And many people didn't want to believe me. They came out and said, oh, you did. And then I was getting phone calls of people saying, yes, I believe you. Yes, Cardi B is behind that page. And like I said, the reason it's not good to deny Wiley, because we're going to give you facts. We're going to give you the truth. And we're definitely gonna go live and talk about it. And if roles were reversed, and if this was me and Nicki talking, it would be outrage from Cardi B and her fans. So because she's talking with Armon Wiggins, now mind you, Armon probably should not have came out, but he probably was a little drunk. He probably should have never came out and said that he was having conversations with Cardi, but he did. He came out and he said he was having conversations with Cardi B. And it forced Cardi B hand to admit that she had conversations. Now, she could have denied it, but she just so in the deep of it behind this fake page, as well as Armon Wiggins' boyfriend, now is guilty, guilty. I do believe that Nicki Minaj did not have anything to do with this. I do believe they tried their best to destroy her because they don't want her song to be number one. Shout out to Black Sea Blogs. Now, Black Sea Blogs played the audio, but she removed Armon Wiggins' name. And we're not going to remove his name. We're going to make sure we say his name loud. Excuse me. Loud and clear. And I'll shout out to Nicki Minaj. She just released the cover art for her single, Super Freaky Girl. All right. So we're going to open up these phone lines. We're going to allow you all to call in. If y'all believe that Nicki Minaj, if you believe that Cardi B is guilty, you can post that she's guilty. So let me go ahead on. Hold on 1 second. Let me go. Give me a second. These phone lines allow you all to call in. So see what y'all got to say about the whole situation. We're gonna open these phone lines and see what y'all have to say. But I told y'all the boyfriend had something to do with it. He ain't got nothing to do with it. Look at Cardi just talking. I was talking about mine, and there was other blogs that was reaching out. Give me a second here. And we played, and if you all want to hear the audio, we played it on station here. So you can go and rewind it. And then, of course, we'll play it again when we go back live on station here so y'all can hear that recording.
Start your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
Okay. We are live. I'm not making up a storyline. I'm just giving my facts here. They all behind this. I told y'all guilty. Guilty as charged. I don't see any of my moderators in the house tonight, so I'm going to post the number on the screen. Give me a second here.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
All right, we are live. The number is 646-716-8447. The number is 646-716-8447 is the number. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all can call in and give y'all opinion. But like I said, Cardi B is behind that page. All right. 3563.
Hello, Wiley. This is your associate producer.
Welcome.
Hi. Okay, so per our meeting this morning, we previously discussed that the Shade Room and B. Simone and all these other people were going to come out to confirm the Hawaiian Silky Child. The Hawaiian Silky Child has been confirmed. And now I have to curse you out. So in regards to these Karens, do you want a mommy or do you want a maid, Wiley?
Oh, no, I don't want maid. No, but it's a woman's.
It sounds like you want a mommy or a maid.
No, not at all. Why would you think that?
Because that's what you said. You said they run after you, they pick up your clothes, your dirty drawers, they cook you big breakfast, they cook you big lunch, they cook you big snack, big dinner.
Well, that's the job.
So what do you do?
That's the job. I bring home the bacon. The job of the woman.
What do you do?
The bringing home the bacon. It's the woman's job to do the cooking, to do the cleaning. That's her job.
Wiley, as your associate producer, I'm going to have to direct you to mailordermommy.com and set you up an account.
Okay.
I think I think you want a mommy or a maid or a nanny.
Well,
And then you black men, you get upset at us black women when we say we don't need a man. Okay, but Wiley, women don't need men. Okay, that's biblical. Adam, your brother Adam, he did not want to be alone, so he asked the Lord for a helper, a helpmate. The woman. So no, we don't need Negroes.
all right. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in.
I'm not done. And then we have Nicholas Cannon. Now, Nick, you should not be talking about anyone's personal hygiene. Why? I have some notes. Nicholas, you have unprotected sex with multiple women. Nicholas, you have had multiple out of wedlock children. Nicholas, you have had unprotected sex with someone who is currently dying of AIDS. Okay? Nicholas, the streets, the creeks, and the crevices are saying that you also have the AIDS. And not lupus, but AIDS. Not sickle cell, but AIDS. Nicholas, I'm done with him. Angela, you look like you stink. Close your mouth. No one wants to hear you talking about twirling your cat. Your cat is funky, like your attitude. Angela.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. Oh man. Okay. 0235.
I agree with our last caller, but Wiley, why are you showing women with the fish word? You know that word is offensive.
I don't think it's offensive. Fish is beautiful. Fish is lovely. Fish is a part of the earth.
Who refers as a fish as beautiful? Like, Wiley, you know people like to use fish as a way to attack women about their coochie stinking. Let's just keep it real. Like, I just don't understand why you trolling like that. You're so messy.
No, fish is beautiful. Fish is a nurturing. It's a nutrient.
Okay, Wiley. But anyway, listen. Jason Lee. That man, I think that the reason why he put that whole thing out there was just try to get some credibility, because we all know that he is a liar. We know how he just lied on the queen. So it's just, that's why he released that video. He wants to get any type of credibility to save his behind. And Wendy, I think that Wendy needs to seek a therapist, because judging by that phone call, she is going through a lot. And like you said, there's no marriage certificate. So what is she talking about?
No marriage certificate at all. Definitely no marriage certificate at all. All right. Well, thank you so very much for calling in.
All right, thank you.
Okay. The number is 646-716-8447. Oh, we've been on here for hours, so we can take one more call, one or two more calls. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, so yesterday I was scrolling and I went across Armon Wiggins' show, and then he said he was going to drag Jason Lee because Jason Lee tried to come for him, but then I guess he secretly recorded Wendy Williams, I would say.
Oh yeah, he secretly recorded
for confirmation. Because everyone was doubting him. Everyone was reading him. So Armon Wiggins said if he ain't have that, he was going to drag him. Which is crazy because they both con artists to me. Like, why? If you know that's what she said, that's what she said. Why do you have to prove yourself? So it's something insecure about both of them, if you ask me. Wow. Honestly speaking. But best and believe I think Jason Lee has something on Armon Wiggins. Is not going to come out until Armon Wiggins try him 1 or 2 more times. That's what I'm feeling. I'm not 100% sure, but trust and believe. I also want to say, T.S. Madison, hey, honey, how you doing? I know you're in the bushes. Because Wiley is right, because I've seen when you went live, but I paid you. I didn't give you a quick interview, sweetheart. She's bitter. She's mad. Like, why you, if you're not pressed, why are you talking about the situation? Like I mentioned, the song was trash and your part was trasher. Sorry. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. Oh man, I think that she really wanted some success from that. 9012.
Hey, Wally, what's going on?
Doing good.
Hey, man, I was just sitting up here watching you yesterday, and you was saying all about, like, you feel like Armon, his boyfriend, and Cardi is behind that. And I'm starting to, like, after Cardi then came out and said something about it, it's just like, what made you come out and say anything about that? That's not even, you know what I mean? I don't care if it's with her fan base or what. To me, she should have just been quiet about that. And now that she came out and admitted that she was talking to Armon about the whole situation or any other blog, even though she said, oh, I talked to plenty of other bloggers, but she specifically said Armon. And it's just like, now that I look at it, it's like, I feel like now they don't realize that they got attention for all the wrong reasons. And now they look crazy. And I don't know why would they do something like I get that they trying to sabotage or something. I get that, but the way they tried to do it and it just backfired the way it did. I'm sorry, it's getting ready to look real bad. And Armon's up there sitting up there posting on his page saying, everybody got Armon all in their mouth or whatever. And I'm sitting there thinking, but they only have Armon all in their mouth because you got it for all the wrong reasons. You got people talking about you for all the wrong reasons, and now you look crazy. It's I don't know. I don't know how to take this situation. I mean, I don't see Nicki trying to do nothing legal behind it or none of that because, I mean, you can't really do nothing legally with that. But at the same time, I think the public is starting to notice how Cardi and Armon are really obsessed with that woman. They are really worried about what that woman is going to, what that woman is doing. And I'm starting to think that even some of her own fan base is starting to look at that and be like, yeah, that's a little weird there,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I just think they look crazy. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And what's his name? Heaven Hollywood was under it. And what did he say? He said, I got to agree with him because they do got his name all in his mouth and all that. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, Heaven, wasn't you the one that just dragging him and calling him all kind of the F words and saying you suck D for a living and all this stuff? Like, he was just dragging him not too long ago. So it's like now you want to go under his purse and like act like, I kind of agree with him. Like, bro, like, I don't know. I just think I don't know. Something really fishy is going on here.
I heard that, but we thank you so very much for calling in.
Oh, for sure, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, all right. The number is 646-716-8447. 3071.
Yes, I just want everyone to note that Armon does those cards, and he should be able to tell in those cards that he's never going to win against Nicki. And it should also be a message to those that people who do those cards, they're just evil. That's all.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Like she was whispering. I just oh man. Where's the next caller at? Anonymous, you live on air.
Yeah, hello, Wiley.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm happy you called out Armon Wiggins. You know, you're the only brave one to call this man out on the BS. And Cardi B did respond to you because you was the only person who said, you know, who called it out by name. You did not skip over names. So that's why I'm happy. And I do believe, you know, you are the honest blogger. The rest of these bloggers are trashing. But Wiley, let me tell you something. Now, I'm not here to start no mess. And I am a woman of God, but I have been out in the world. This pastor and Larry Reid, Wiley, it is something personal because I can just feel the tension. You know, because when this man came at Larry Reid, right, he called him the F word and he was just so strong about it. And then when he responded to Larry Reid, he was like, I am a married man. I like women. And I'm like, okay, sir, why do you have to announce that public, you know, to make it seem like you're not interested in this man? I'm not saying he's interested in this man, but Larry Reid, that you and this man have some kind of relationship that went south that we don't know about. Because if y'all do, I think you need to tell the people so we can, you know, kind of have a better understanding of where all this animosity is coming from, Wiley. And this pastor is a scammer. And it seemed like, you know, he broke like a scorned boyfriend or something, like just a bad breakup. So Larry Reid is now working with the FBI trying to put this man in jail. And even though he do deserve to go to jail if he stole from them people, which I think he did, because my pastor don't walk around with $1 million worth of jewelry, Wiley. And so Larry Reid, did this man make an advance at you? You know, allegedly, you don't want to tell the public about because it'll make it look like it's some kind of personal agenda behind, you know, y'all back and forth. Because Wiley, they arguing like ex-lovers online. They're going back and forth, calling each other out, saying cease and desist. So, Pastor, if you have made an advance at Larry Reid, you need to come out and repent to the people along with stealing the church's money. But Wiley, that's all I had to say about that. Cardi B, we already know you're obsessed. Armon Wiggins, I can't wait until Nicki Minaj sue you and send Cardi B a cease and desist because I'm sick of y'all trying to go up at this woman when she's just trying to make her music. But good day, Wiley.
Thank you so very much for calling in, giving your side. Wow, the number is 646-716-8447. We got a couple of callers in here. 9542.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to ask about the Jason Lee thing. To me, it seems that I don't watch Jason Lee, to be honest, like that. I know who he is, and I've seen him around, and he pops up on the timeline, all that. But it seems to me like for somebody who's been in the business and has all these connections with all these people, he's looking desperate. You know, it's just like, why would you? And we talked about that yesterday, how bloggers record calls. So he's on the phone with the woman that everybody can see there's something going on with her, and you're recording her calls. You're playing it later to prove that you're like an honest journalist, and it's just making you look worse. You know, it's like, I don't care if Wendy said she was married. She could have said she was married to an astronaut. Would you have reported that too? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just so desperate. And I don't know. He doesn't seem like a person that's been in the industry for a long time. It's like he's trying to like have this big break, and he just keeps like messing up over and over. First Queen Elizabeth, then this. It's just screaming. It's just giving desperation to me for somebody who's supposed to be already established, and he doesn't seem established. It seems like he's clawing, and I see why him and Armon get along, because they both seem like that, like they're just looking for something to just happen so they can say they're whoever the best or whatever. I don't know what their goal is, but it just doesn't look good. It looks messy, and I'm gonna be honest, as a celebrity, I just would not want to be involved in all that mess that those two have going on. And that's all I wanted to say, Wiley. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling in. The number is 646-716-8447. All right, we got another caller here. Anonymous, you live on air. See, here we go. She always do that. 3563.
Wiley.
Hi, welcome to the
So
Wiley
would
Show.
you suggest the pastor serve 60 years in Cook County Jail?
You said what?
Would you suggest the pastor to serve 60 years in Cook County Jail?
I can't really give a sentence on the past year. I'm still I'm looking over. I'm still looking over the details of what's going on. He could actually serve 100 years. I don't know, but I'm definitely doing my research on it. All right, thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Child. Why did they come over here trolling us? Man, this is the third time before I would give him 15 to 20 years. Oh, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, the bishop is not in Cook County. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. Oh, man. Woo. All right. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
See you with the wife beater on, boy. What you been doing in that chair? It's squeaking too much. You've been doing something kinky in that chair. But anyway, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm a little goofy today. What's going on with Jason Lee? I don't trust him. He seems disingenuous, and I wouldn't deal with the dude at all. I don't care, because wasn't Wendy supposed to be his friend? What it is, he's trying to make a come up. I mean, you know, a lot of people just for the bag, and they don't care who they slander, who they hurt, just to get the bag. He trying to get on top. Because what he do, he sounds like he leaked the recording that was supposed to have been a phone call just between he and Wendy, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't trust the dude. I don't like him. It's just something about him I haven't liked for a long time. And for the young lady that said that he has money, he doesn't, sweetheart. What it is, he, you know, and this is allegedly, because I don't know, but he seems to me like he has a drug habit, so that's where all his money going. But I don't like the dude, and that's really wrong. And I really hope that Wendy gets someone that really is gonna look over her, look after her, you know. But when you have money like that, it's hard to get people that genuinely has your best interest. That's why I don't ever want to be rich. I just want to be wealthy and just watch the mother buffers that's around me, because people will do anything for money, and it's sad. Not all, but some. And Bacardi, because I don't want to get sued. This should show the people, the courts, even though I know they're not going to look at it, this should show them that this is the reason why they should not be going after Tasha K for no $4 million, because Bacardi is messy. She's been messy. The only good thing I can say about her, she has cute kids. Other than that, I don't like her, because she's the typical type, the what you call it, the basic type that you can take. A perfect example, that you can take them out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of them. She's messy and she's full of it. And you know, if it weren't for her, she messed up the whole YouTube algorithm, as far as I'm concerned, with Tasha K. So I just feel like the court should look at that and just say, you know what, she's messy. You know, she's the one that's messy, because what celebrity goes around and always in the mess with regular people? Like, the girl, something ain't right with her. I don't like her, and I wish that they would reconsider, but I know that's not going to happen as far as them wanting to sue Tasha for some $4 million at that. Like, come on now. Cardi's messy. She's messy. I mean, Bacardi. Like I said, I don't want as Tasha call a bird brain to come after me and try to sue me, because I ain't got it. All right, Wiley.
All right, thank you so very much for calling in and giving your thoughts all about it. Thank you. Thank y'all so very much for
Thank
tuning
you.
in to the Wiley Show, giving y'all thoughts and calling in all over the country. We love y'all in support of that. Thank y'all so very much. Anonymous, you live on air. Hello? Anonymous?
Hello?
Yes, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, it's me again. How are you doing?
Doing good.
That's good. That's good. I don't be knowing if it be you or me on my end when you say hello the first time. I never hear you until you be like, "Hello, anonymous." So, my bad on that. I got a lot to say. I'm gonna get on our mind, but I got a lot to say about Jason Lee. I just think it's so funny how the dynamics have changed over the years. Because just like the last caller said, like, he used to be friends with Wendy, like he was all for Wendy, especially when she was a part of the Nicki Minaj hate train. So that's just kind of funny how so many people change when something doesn't go a certain way, and you get to see how weak a person is and how grimy a person can be and how shady a person can be. As far as Wendy Williams, I've never felt bad for her in any of like her mishaps, for the simple fact that we've all have gotten entertainment from watching this woman make fun of everybody else, you know, and maybe that's just my personal feelings towards her. It's just like when you get in that field where your occupation is laughing at people's downfalls, you can't really expect for somebody to really give a F-U-C-K or have some sort of sympathy for you when you go through your mishaps, because we're all human. And when people play that game like, oh, nothing bad can happen to me, so let's laugh at what's going on with this person because it's not us. You know, bad things happen. And then when you're in that same predicament, it's almost like, well, I hope I don't get the same energy that I've been giving out to the world because it comes back. But people forget that. As far as Jason Lee, I just feel like, you know, people have given that dude a platform. You know, he's been exposed for the grimiest of the grimiest things. He's pimping out people. He's paying people. He's doing all types of stuff. So it is what it is. Like, all of this stuff has gone too far as people exploiting people, putting people's personal business out there. They've even done it to you, Wiley. They've tried to target you, you know, and yet you've done and said things too, but it's like, it is what it is. I feel like all of this is a joke. That's what I think about it. I think it's all funny. I think it's crazy that these people have been given these platforms to be distasteful and just mean and just wrong. But it is what it is. That's what it's about from me. Do you agree with some of what I'm saying or what?
I hear you. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. We just have to agree to disagree. But thank you for calling in.
Oh, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I got something else to say. About Armon, and then I'm done. As far as Armon talking to Cardi, because he's all over Twitter right now, like he's going like super duper viral. And he wants to make it seem like everybody is so obsessed with him. And it's crazy because you're obsessed too. I just feel like when it comes down to like the YouTube streets, everybody is for themselves at this point. Like, you know I'm big on integrity, but when it comes to like this, like these topics, like there's no integrity. Everybody has to just, you open that door, you just can't be afraid to walk through it. And you can't be mad when somebody else walks through that door either. As far as Armon, he doesn't want people to look at him as if he's this bad person, but that's what you portray. So that's all I have to say. said.
All right. Okay, we back. I don't know what happened. We back. Can y'all hear me? Hold on 1 second. I think hold on 1 second. We back. Is it frozen? Can y'all hear me? Okay, is it good now? Y'all bear with me. I think it's like yeah, I think it's okay, we good. Okay, it must have been like the internet. My bad. It must have been the internet. 3071. Hello? Okay. It must have been the internet. Give me a second. Uh-oh. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. I'm going to go. This was fun. We will see y'all in the next interview. Thank y'all. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see y'all in the next episode. Make sure y'all subscribe. Okay. Is it still frozen? Oh, so it was frozen? Wait a minute, was it frozen like that? Wait a minute, was it frozen like that? Oh, let me screen share. Hold on. Was it frozen like that? Wait a minute. Oh man, was it frozen like that? Man, y'all better post it. Y'all better tag me in y'all story. Man, somebody sent me the screenshot. Ah! Wait a minute. Was it frozen like that? Oh man, I did not know it was frozen like that. Man. Wow. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I know y'all add this. Just tag me in y'all Instagram story. Tag me in y'all Instagram story. Tag me in your Instagram story with this picture. Like, oh my God. Woo! Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all so very much. Oh man. See y'all next episode. Make sure y'all email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com if you're coming to Vegas, August 26, 27, 28. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.